Hey Cancer, here's your weekly horoscope for January 24 to 30th. In the last couple weeks, month, you've heard me talk about some squares going on between Mars and Taurus, uh, Jupiter-Saturn conjunction in Aquarius, and these have met up in the sky in a not too pleasant way, and they're joined now by Uranus and Taurus. So we've got a bit of a heavy package going on in the sky that aren't affecting your sign directly, but of course we're all indirectly affected by everybody else and everything. So here's how it might be shaken out for you this week. First of all, the squares I talked about last week are really crystallizing this week and picking up some other kind of negative aspects with other planets. So the going's going to get very tough this week for a lot of people. You may not be one of them, as I said, other than by the wayside because of a domino effect perhaps. But there is this Sun, Mars, Uranus square going on all week, joined by Saturn, and Saturn square Uranus is not so fun, and we'll be talking more about that later on. For you, however, with Venus in Capricorn, still in your seventh house of relationships and partnerships, and making fairly soft aspects this week at least from Venus, it's conjuncting Pluto from Wednesday on, so things might get a little bit heavier for the last half of the week. But in the first half of the week, things are fairly positive. The last half of the week, once, Pluto and Venus are conjunct in Capricorn, that's not the most pleasant of aspects for Venus. It tends to be a little bit heavy. Sometimes there is an aspect of one desiring or wanting a relationship that the other person doesn't want to have. Or it could be that due to the pandemic or such things, there's a separation between you and loved ones. But once Venus and Pluto hook up together in any sign, and in this case a sign opposite to yours, it does tend to sometimes create some issues in relationships. If in a relationship, if one or both of you are going outside boundaries that you've established, then sometimes this aspect comes up to say, hey, we need to talk about things and let's lay down some new ground rules or boundaries. All relationships go through change throughout the years, and certainly during a crazy time like a pandemic, we can expect that there will be changes that will have to be undertaken. You are a sign that doesn't like changes pushed upon you and you try to resist them, but generally you'll find as you go with changes, they do tend to work out for you. Now, with Neptune in Pisces, that's still soft for you, again, making some gentle aspects to Venus, at least till Tuesday morning. Pluto and Chiron are also making some soft aspects. So these are all softening the edges for the sign of Cancer, the crab, we'll say. With Chiron in Aries, perhaps making challenging aspects to some of you Cancer people, even though Chiron is well aspected, it challenges you to dig deep, to explore any woundedness that you might have, and perhaps take a look at what you need to do still to heal. Because if you don't heal from certain hurts or wounds or losses, you carry that with you like bad baggage. So the Pluto-Venus conjunction in Capricorn opposite your sign and the Chiron, to me, they're saying that there are opportunities for you to let go of these loads. Put them down, leave them over there, and move on in a different direction. And the Mars-Uranus conjunction is going to provide some new directions for you. Expect the unexpected still this week, but the unexpected for you may not be as negative as it could be for some other signs. Hopefully for you, Cancer, you end up having a great week ahead and getting through these challenges that we're all dealing with.